An Englishman, a Frenchman, a beautiful blonde teenager, and an old lady find themselves sharing a cramped train compartment as it winds its way through the Alps. Each sits in their seat, stealing occasional glances at one another, but mostly pretending to be absorbed in the scenery or their own thoughts. Every now and then, the train passes through a tunnel, during which time the compartment is plunged into complete darkness. During one such tunnel, the darkness is absolute. There's a tense silence for a moment, and then, smack! A loud, resounding slap echoes in the small space. When the train emerges into daylight, the Frenchman is sitting there, gingerly rubbing his cheek, which has turned red. The old lady looks on, her eyes narrowing as she makes her assumptions.
I bet that disgusting Frenchman tried to grope that poor young blonde, and she gave him exactly what he deserved,
She thinks, feeling a certain satisfaction. The blonde girl has a similar thought.
I bet that filthy Frenchman was looking to grope me in the dark, mistook the old lady for me, and she slapped him.
The Frenchman, still wincing from the sting, is still deep in thought.
I bet that boyish Englishman touched up the innocent girl in the dark, and she slapped me by mistake.
Meanwhile, the Englishman, sitting there with an almost imperceptible smirk playing at his lips, thinks to himself, I can't wait for another tunnel so I can slap that bloody French again.